intellectual nonsense.
The thinking even now, I'm like, well, that's really stupid because even from just Christmas until like a week or two ago, like I put on 6, 7 pounds just from not looking at it
You're slow
or
right there.
not eating specifically what I was before, and honestly trying to like experiment with a few things and going like, oh, that's not really working. So like what I would say is what I'm doing that's definitely different than you is what was working for me was I was like, I need to lose some weight. Like I just need to get to do the calorie deficit and just get down to where I'm feeling good. And I wasn't even really concerned too much about like the working out to me was an extra. Like it was a bonus. Like where it was like I'm eating, 1600 calories, which isn't much, because like I actually what 200 2500 something like that is what would need to maintain, but like way under. And then working out was just a bonus. It was like, all right, you're burning calories doing that too, playing hockey, running, working out, twice a week. And
At 1,600 calories is
it,
like you're starving yourself,
I didn't feel like
which
that
you
though,
know
because
now.
if I did I would have stopped, but I felt good. Like I found
But your
things
body
that
had
were
enough
like,
fat to pool off of.
well, maybe that probably was a little bit of it, but um, the thing is when I started to try to like incorporate more and add calories to it, I just felt like, and we've talked about this, and the math makes sense of like up your calories, up your protein, keep working out, you're gonna burn the fat, right? And it's something that to me, I'm still like, I feel like I still want to like just keep losing some weight, and like the strength will come. So that's something that I've tried to change a little bit, is like I'm going to do what I was doing before, and even doing that for the last week and a half, I feel way better than when I was trying to like bulk. I'm not at that point. I'm really not, you know. So your training though, I've worked out with you a few times. It is fun. I will say that is a challenge for me too. But one thing that you said that stuck with me, when I came over, you remember what you said to me? You put some plates on, and I was like, "Oh shit,
A lot of dumb
that's
things
too much. That's
that you're
too."
that you're a little bitch or
Yeah. Well, no, that too. No, you put on. We were gonna do. I think we are doing squats, and you put on way more than I've ever done. But like it was, well, we're gonna do 3 or 4 reps. We're gonna do high weight and just low rep, and we're gonna do like 5 sets or whatever it was. And I'm like, well, I understand like what this is. It's progressive overload, and you're trying to fatigue the muscle, right? So you told me you're stronger than you think, and I was like,
everybody is.
everybody is, right? And I mean, I was able to do it, and damn, I felt pretty damn good. And I switched to doing that type of workout for a little bit of like, oh, I'm gonna like do the doing the heavier weight was fun. Um, Now I'm kind of back down to like I'm doing slightly lower weight, more reps, like maybe 2, 3 sets, and like keeping it a little bit simple for me. Because the thing too now is I got the gym in the garage finally. You have one too, but like I finally have basically what I need, and I found it a little bit easier to like, if I have a half an hour or 45 minutes at night, to just go in there, just do something. Don't do nothing. Go in there and pick 4 or 5 exercises you want to do them, and you'll feel okay. You'll be fine, right? So the fact that I've kind of tried to like just simplify it, because I got a little complicated with it, and being more complicated with it, if you missed, or if you didn't hit what the number you thought you were going, it felt like you were failing, right? And then mentally it was a battle of like, well, why am I doing this? Right. So it was for me, I think now I've kind of had to like shift my focus to what was working and just continue to do that. So I think it's different than what you've been doing, because you've been
Yeah.
lifting.
No, it's interesting because I train I train back to I'm gonna back up. I train differently in the sense of I'm very scientific about it, and I'm really trying to follow patterns. Like if I knew what I knew now at 18, I would have been in unbelievable shape. But now that I'm learning, so like when you came over, I was in a program where I was doing 4 to 8 reps. That was the range. And at the time, I think we put 2 plates on. I put a little more on squats, and now I'm at a position where I'm in the 350s of squats, but now I'm generally in a nervous position where I can hurt myself. So
Which is the last
I
thing you
still
want. We just
do it.
talked about that for hockey.
Yeah,
You don't want to hurt
yeah.
yourself. You want to
And,
be
and, and
fit.
and back when I first started doing this, I don't know if you remember, I had a different injury every week. You guys would joke around and go, "You're working out. You're supposed to get healthier, and
Oh, your
you're
groin
hurt
was
every other
screwed
week."
up, man.
Oh, it still is. Well, and I think this is why I had all those prostate problems because they're back a little bit because I was riding the bike so much that I was screwing up nerves. Anyways, that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But now I'm in a position where, like right now, I'm on a different program and I'm anywhere between 8 and 12 reps,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for the compound exercises. And then when I get down to the smaller muscles, when you're isolating them, I'm 12 to 15, and I don't like changing up my workout programs earlier than 12 weeks. But within the workout program that I'm working out, I change the set and the rep range. And there's a couple of reasons for that. And I think we've talked about this before. Is someone's like, I'm at a plateau. What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your plateau? Your plateau is 4 to 6 reps. Okay. Go to 12 to 15 reps. Just change your rep range, do the same workouts, go to 12 to 15 for 3, 4 weeks, and then stop because you're gonna work on plateauing that. So you're gonna get stronger in that. Right? You'll be able to do more reps, more weight that way. And then when you go back to the 6 to 12, you might have lost a little bit because you're probably gonna have to go down a bit. But in the next 4 to 6 weeks, when you go back to that set range or rep range, hopefully by the end of that, you beat your plateau from the one before. So it everyone's, oh, that's a step backwards. Well, it's not, because you thought you plateaued, you went and changed your rep range, you worked on progressive overload on that, and then you went back and then you started, I don't know, let's say 5% less, and then worked your way up. So yeah, it took you that extra time, but you overloaded, you got up to where you wanted to go. And and we're a little bit different, where I ran long distance until grade 9, then I broke my leg and then went, screw this, I hate running. And then took on I'm gonna train like a bodybuilder,
Dude, I
which
don't
was a
like
bad
running.
approach because I should have trained what we all should train like, and what 98% of the population should train like is you should train like an athlete. You should be doing performance-based training, making sure you have the agility, making sure you have mobility. But you know what everybody wants that you don't get with athletic performance training unless you're DK Metcalf
What's that?
is an 8 pack.
Yeah. Well, everybody has abdominals. There's just some padding on top. You got an armor plate on there, bud, and it's like you got to get rid of it. So that's where I'm like, well, let's lose some weight, right? It's like you're gonna get it, but it is interesting to have it where it is a little bit different. Where I was like, oh, I'm gonna at the beginning, I'm like, I'm gonna just mirror what Dane's doing. So obviously it's working for you. And from there, it was like, okay, I have enough knowledge to like figure out how to get this done, like how I can do it.